Hello everybody, I am Mark Petersen from the Paranormal team Destination Purgatory, and two other team members are here, Anthony Barca and my wife Liz Petersen. Alright, so we want to introduce you all to the house. As you get into the paranormal and you start to observe what you're feeling, what you're thinking, what you're seeing, you start to realize things that you cannot tangibly touch actually exist at the same time as you do. So it's in that capacity that an old house like this that has extensive history starts to reveal its layers of the years gone by. All right, so what we had was there's an energy you feel when you walk into a place, and you get a sense of almost like deja vu. You feel things that probably you don't know why you're feeling it. Well, Mike had a lot of that here, and he had different things that he would hear at night. He started to remember certain things, and it turned into something where some things just didn't make sense to him. He wouldn't buy into any kind of paranormal activity in this house for quite some time. So things started to happen to us, the cast members of the Dark Forest that we had here, which is the name of the Haunted Hayride production company. And we just started to talk amongst ourselves about certain things we had heard and had seen. Before you know it, a lot of these stories started to repeat themselves as new people came to the place. One of the previous owners had issues, like the wife of the house had problems with things that were being moved on her. She had a pretty bad energy with the house and really didn't want to be here, and the husband had been the one that changed everything in the house and put all the new walls up and turned it into a boarding house. When you find it in a historic place, you do your best to preserve it for more reasons than one. Now, of the generations of people that have been here and have lived here, the energy of the house stayed predominantly with one family. So when you have people that pass on and their spirits want to stay around, generally you want to go back to the place as you remember it as a spirit, and you're going to want it to remain intact for the most part. It's when people go to a piece of property, they change it around, they do demolition and destruction of a once beautiful place, that things start to happen, because you can make some spirits angry, especially if it's something that was within their family. So as Mike started to restore the house, he started to have some experiences and had stories told him by the previous owner about how they basically had interactions with a couple of spirits that didn't like what they were doing, putting the walls up. When Mike restored it, he had some good energy feeling coming back. Certain things would happen for him, and he basically got the sense there is definitely something here. You will notice that in time, as you become more in tune with your own ability, you're going to start to train your eyes to accept what you're actually seeing. Now, this is why people, when you use a camera or a video and you go and you capture orbs, what's the main reason you don't see orbs with your eyes? Anybody? Any idea? It's because you've trained your brain to not acknowledge them. Okay? So the biggest thing is when you have people that all gathered together, your energy is there, and if you're interested, you're conducive to then bringing out anybody from another dimension that wants to contact you. Now, we have skeptics that are a lot of fun, that don't believe anything, and basically everything has to be scientifically proven. Okay, so we have some gadgets that we can certainly facilitate tonight for those of you who absolutely need them, but what I'm asking each and every person here to do is rely on your own built-in senses that you have. The human mind is equipped with 11 senses, of which most people only utilize 5, some 6, some 7, some 8, and so on. And each one of those senses is all extrasensory. So the cemetery was part of the property back when the family owned this entire area. It consisted of 4 different towns, which have been subdivided since. So essentially they had 10,000 acres that the Mackenzie family owned, which is 4 towns worth of space. So the oldest of their ancestors goes back to the early 1800s. So if you were to take a drive out to the cemetery and you go out to the main opening, you will see a stand of pines at the top. It's a plateau. We call that the Mackenzie Plateau. It's there that you will see their lineage mostly buried, and it's interesting because there's cedar trees that are there, and they're buried in between the cedar trees in rows. We don't know what came first, either the trees or them being buried. At the end of the hall is the upstairs living room, the sitting room. That is Margaret's room, for anybody who doesn't know. We'll walk in there, we'll have a little interesting story here. So, my partner Melissa, one night, the night that I met her, had a picture of this bathroom when she first came up in here, and she had taken a whole bunch of different photos, and we had dark entities that were inside of this particular bathroom that basically obstructed the view of the wall and the molding up top and whatnot, and then it moved from one picture to another. She had ones with the room was in almost a red filter, so we have no idea why that energy translated to a red pigment in the pictures. But keep in mind, these are all digital, so it can't be attributed to celluloid or anything of that nature, photographic-wise. So whatever energy was trying to contact her did so in grand fashion. So it's very active. You can get different pictures almost anywhere in the house. So don't be surprised if any of you take your own pictures of certain things that pop up. Light anomalies are already one of the first things you guys have already seen here. So there's activity in even this particular one.
Somebody is attached to you, one of the three of you, if not all of you, right in this room right now. Wow.
Are you attached to me? Yes or no?
Try doing make it go beep, yes. That might.
If you are attached to me, make it go beep.
There you go. Okay. You've got that established. Do you want us to be in this room with you right now, yes or no?
Is there anyone here with us?
What you had is a direct response. So,
Ellie, are you up here right now? Ellie, can you say hello?
That's where, that's the same side I felt it on too.
okay.
Right on my belt line.
Yeah. I'm
I
wearing
thought I ran into the table downstairs.
right here.
Oh,
Ah.
Are you playing games with us? Make it go beep.
is the spirit attached to me, my grandmother? Go beep.
Ooh. Wow.
If your name was Hermione, go beep.
Margaret, if you are here, okay. Did you move the two dolls on your bed?
No, but I feel like my heart is like racing.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'm just anxious or it just feels really
Right.
funny.
Monitor that. Did it start up at a particular point or just from you just sitting down?
Just when we started asking questions.
Yeah. When we came in the room.
Okay.
A little bit.
So, What we do as an instrument here is we're able to establish a contact with any spirit that's willing to participate with us at this particular point. So I want you, with your own energy, to feel, these rods, and we're going to ask some base questions to whoever could be listening right now. Now, largely, my partner Melissa had established contact with a little spirit named Ellie, which is one of the little girls that is in this house. Ellie would say lots of things with her, so we're going to see if we have what it takes to contact Ellie. Now, keep that level. Because you got that tilted back a little bit, just keep these level. Look at the tails on these, make sure they're straight up and down, okay? To try to keep them as unweighted as you can. Okay, so what I'm going to do is ask a question, and we'll see if we get any kind of response here. Okay, what's your name?
Dustin.
All right, Dustin. Okay, Ellie, we have a man, Dustin, here who's holding the divining rods, and we want you to contact us through Dustin and the divining rods, okay? So I'm going to ask you a question. Of the spirits in the room, in the house right now, Ellie, I want you to cross the rods for yes, and I want you to open the rods away from each other for no, in a really basic yes and no question and answer formation. All right, Ellie, are you here with us now? Cross the rods if, Ellie, you are here. Okay.
Oh, white flag.
Okay, Ellie.
Try to stay relaxed. Stay relaxed.
I want you to then answer this for me. Will you be having fun with any of the people on the second floor tonight? Could you please open the rods outward if you want to have fun tonight? It's okay. We are all here to contact you and have fun with you. Please open the rods if you wish to have fun tonight. Make sure you got one raised up off of the other so they're free. Okay, see? Make sure. Make sure they can travel in a plane where they're not bound by each other. Okay, so in a basic demonstration, little Ellie just talked to us and basically let us know that indeed she is here.
That was
A little sweaty now.
All right, now you're a little bit nervous. I can get your pulse energy real strong. How do you feel?
Better now.
Okay,
I
okay.
got him. I got him.
Margaret, are you opening the door?
Oh. Okay, Margaret. If I have a spirit attached to me, go be. Oh.
If you were attached to me and want to be my friend, light it up.
It's you. It's you.
Do I have a spirit attached to me? Go be.
That's Paulson.
Oh.
Almost looked like my heart rate.
Yeah.
It does.
I felt the same as it was going. That's the way my heart.
What's your name?
Amanda.
Amanda. Okay, Ellie, we have Amanda here, another friend who wants to talk with you. So we're going to set up a communication with you again, just like we did with the other two guests. Okay, now which room are you in tonight?
Oh, that back one.
The long one at the far end of the hall.
I changed my mind. I didn't want Margaret's,
Right, right.
so I picked another awful one.
Ellie, I have a question for you. Okay, Amanda is going to be staying in the back room at the end of the long hallway, the same hallway that you run back and forth on. Will you pay Amanda a visit tonight while she is upstairs in her bed? Please cross the rods for yes if you wish to pay Amanda a visit. Very good, very good. So it really looks like you want to talk with each of the people here. They are very interested in you, and we are very interested in you as well. So, okay. Amanda wants to know if you're going to allow her to sleep tonight. Could you please open the rods for yes? Or close them as no, you are not going to allow her to sleep, and you are going to play with her tonight. Keep the rods closed as they are now.
They are the No sleep for you. Oh, yeah, no sleep for you.
I'd be able to sleep.
Ray's like, I'll be out at the hotel.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be out
Ask if Ray can sleep
Awesome.
with us.
Awesome.
I wanna sleep. Can I sleep? Open them for yes.
Okay, Amanda, do you have a question for her?
No.
Does anyone have
You
a
have a
question?
child of your own?
I have 3.
You have 3. What would you ask little Ellie that you would ask one of your children?
Oh, I have no idea. That's Ray's question.
Ray, come on, what would you ask? Let's think what we want to ask Ellie.
Well, we have a third party in our bed tonight that we do our 10-year-old daughter every night.
She sleeps with us every night.
All right, if you will sleep with them in the same bed tonight, will you please show us that you are going to sleep with them? Please open the rods to say that you are going to join them in their bed tonight to have fun.
She said you're not sleeping, so she's not. She's
No,
playing.
it's moving.
It's
It's
moving.
moving.
Yeah, but
What's
she's
going on?
playing all
Bing,
night.
bing,
And we'll feel right at home.
You can open them if you want to join them in their bed tonight. Please open the rods to let them know, yes, you will be joining them in their bed.
It's not decided.
Thinking about it? Come on. It's okay if you join them.
She doesn't want to go to sleep though.
They won't be sleeping. They'll be playing with you.
There
Yes,
you
do
go.
you? You want to? Very good. Very good. She was a little tepid on that. Wasn't quite sure. All right. So how was that for you guys?
That's cool.
You like that?
Very cool.
All right.
That's
Very good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're a
Everybody
picture.
doing the shadows in the room.
When I asked her if she was in the door, it got dark,
Yes,
and when I asked her if she was over there.
right. Because I'm seeing some dark shadows floating from point to point.
My uncle dead.
That keeps going in 8 pulses.
Yeah.
My uncle.
It's
Well,
1, 2,
my uncle Dick
3,
Richard, but
4,
it's not Dio.
1, 2, 3, 4, stop. Is anybody still in the room?
Whoever's in the room, can you make the lights go on and off? Yes or no? Is there somebody other than Ellie up here right now?
have a yes. That's affirmative.
Are you the other little girl?
The other little girl is named Elsie.
Is your name Elsie?
Margaret, are you here in the room with us? Yes or no?
Like, Brittany.
Okay, so hold them in the way that I just showed Dustin, right? Okay, now make sure one is a little bit higher than the other, so they can cross unimpeded by literally not hanging on each other, okay? All right, Ellie, what's your name?
Nicole.
All right, Ellie, we have a friend Nicole here who wishes to contact with you. So could you please tell Nicole that this is still you? Could you please open the rods to let Nicole know that you are talking to her directly now? Open the rods for us, please. Don't be afraid, we're all here. You can open them. All right, a little bit further. Okay, okay. Okay. Ellie, I want you to cross the rods for yes, keep them open for no. If you would have loved to have played house with Nicole. She thinks you'd be fun.
No, she's coming to see you tonight. Yeah. No grandma room for you.
Ellie, if you could answer this through Nicole, if we should find a ball for you to play with, will you roll it down the hallway on the second floor tonight? Could you open the rods for yes? Push them apart from each other. You can do it. You can do it. We want to have fun with you. Would you like to play with the ball tonight? Open the rods. All right. She wants to play. All right, very, very good.
Maybe she's already been playing with the animals, that's why.
Okay, Ellie, we have a very good question for you. As we were walking tonight, that's all right, you don't have to hit me with the rod. You have my attention. Did you move the two little dolls on the main bed upstairs tonight while we were in the attic? Could you cross the rods for yes if it was you who moved both of those dolls? Okay, Ellie, if it was not you, could you please say
It's moving.
it was you? Ah, okay. It took you a while to answer that. Okay. Are you having fun with the people here? Do you feel that they want to have fun with you? Do you feel the energy is good? Please open the rods for yes, if you understand what I just said. You can do it. We think you're fun to be around. Keep them open. Very good. Very good. You were a lot of fun to talk to, Ellie. A lot of fun. Okay, Ellie. I don't know if I have the power that my partner does to convince you to do something for us here tonight. You know, we've done this with you several times before. Tonight, could you take that blue Smurf little doll up in the attic and move it to the Army Man scene while we are all downstairs here tonight? If you could do that, we want to go up and investigate later to see possibly if you were able to actually do that. Now, I know you've done it for Melissa in the past. I'm asking you on behalf of Melissa to do it for us tonight. Could you please let me know? Open the rods for yes, if you are going to play along.
That one worked.
She wants to squirt.
Okay. We get it. We know you want to play along. Thank you very much for your communication with
Thanks,
us.
Ellie.
We are going to be here all night, so please communicate with each of the guests that you want to and have fun with them. They are here to keep you happy. All right, what do you think?
Margaret, do you have a connection with someone in this room?
Can we stay in this room? Yes or no? Is it me or that looks like it's Morse code?
It does.
Kind of does.
What's that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
What Morse code is?
No, Alex, maybe, like,
Does any of you have a person who has passed on whose initial or beginning of name begins with a D?
Oh my god, yes.
D?
yes,
Diane,
yes. Dominic,
That was just said to me.
what's
I
your name?
just got a chill.
Is it a male or a
Donna or
female?
Dominic?
I wanted to say either Donna was my first thing, but I wanted to say either Donna or something that sounded like it could be Donna or Dominic.
Or Dottie.
So which one did you have?
I had Dominic.
Okay.
Were they in the military?
I believe so, yeah. But I'm not sure what branch.
This is what I was just told in my head.
Cause I'm like 90% sure that's Morse code.
I believe it was in the army. I'm not entirely sure though.